So today we're discussing CSS Color, and there's three major ways of applying color to an HTML element through CSS. We want to discuss them. And then we have a two XX, and we have a RGB. So let's quickly discuss this one after the other. Now, as when you have I'll be using inline method, or internal method rather. Sorry, I'll be using internal method. So you have your style here. Have your style here. So that where you have everything. And where you have our body. So, but for now, let's see what I want to do. Let's assume that you have this. You have a P. This is color addition with the naming method. So here you have to name. So let me say we give it a name. You have your P. Let's say we have it a class name. Then you can come here now. You want to use the name method. I can say dot P. Then you have this color red. Simple. You are good to go. Now let me just show this way. Color red. You are good to go. So this is the output. This color addition with the naming method. Oh, the class name is PER, so I made a mistake here. Not good. So have you this color addition with the naming method. That is the method. You name the color. You are not using any code. You name the color. Now let's have another P. Let's have another P. I can call this one. This is color addition with the hexadecimal method. Hexadecimal method. Then I can let me give them class. Let me say hexa. Let me leave it like that. So you can come here. Since you want to use the hexadecimal method, is how it works. Dot hexa. So let's have a color here. We have color, and then you have 255. No, it's no color. Match with your hash sign. Then you can use. Let's do this. So let's do this. See, there's color here, but because we have the same background, there are issues. So let me quickly check the background color. Using the same method. So let's get some other color. I think this is another color. Good, this is black. So you can see background color is this. This is the hexadecimal method. Have it like that. So, and notice if you want to change this, you can change this from here. Let's say this. I want to change this color. I can come here. You click on this color notation, color symbol. Then you have the color palette. From here, you can change it. If you want something good, you can come here. Then you come to let me take it a bit. I'll come here and pick a color. It automatically reflect here, and you have the color hexadecimal code as well. So every color has a hexadecimal code. Just a matter of you can see this for this, this for this, this for this, and this for this. You can just change it. I've given you a link to these colors. You actually use the link to get whatever you want to do. And third, we have the the third method, which is the RGB method. So let's say we have a P. This is the color addition. It's the RGB method. So let's me call this one class. But let me just give you something. RGB, RGB. Wait for RGB. I don't know. Let's see. This is what you do. You have something like this. Good. You have your RGB. You have two. Your RGB is red, green, and blue, which are the primary colors. They are combined to give different color format. 2550 gives you this color. This is what you have here. See, this is what you have. You can change this on this 255. You can give this one to 200 to give you another color. That you see, give you this color, lighter form. You can still change it to, let's make this one 0. And 200, 255. This is the color combination you have. So you can change from, you have your a tree of 255. So this can be, the first one can be from 0 to 255. This one can be from 0 to 255, and this one too can be from 0 to 255. So you can tweak the colors, the numbers to give you different colors, and from there you pick whatever you want to do and just get whatever you want. It's fine. And finally, I like to discuss opacity or opacity, whatever opacity. Now use that one to declare how opaque or transparent you want something to be. For instance, let's assume that you have let me use this color. Let me still come back to this. Let me come back to this color red. And now we want to do something with it. Let's assume you have a color red. Yeah. No, we have to use the RGB format. RGB. You can only use the RGB. Let me use RGB. RGB to give me red. Now you give me this color. Let me check for red. Let me check for red. Let me use this. Yeah, good. Add this color red. For the paragraph, we have the red for the paragraph, which is this color addition with the naming method. Now you can use the alpha method, alpha parameter, add this here, and you have 1. If you add 1, then it will be very transparent. I mean, it is very opaque, and you can see it. This one. Then if I use a 0.7 or 0.2, let's use 0.2. You can see that it has changed. Very faint. The opacity, you can see the opacity. If I use 0.1, it will be further than this. 0.1 will be further. Can you see? Gradually going. Or if I increase this to 0.7, it will be darker. Can you see now? So you can shift between 0.0 and 0.1 depending on how opaque or transparent you want that element to be. You can use this for objects too. Use this for object. Maybe you have a box or you have a circle and you want to change the opacity, you can do that as well. So this is how to change the color to change an element's color in 3 different ways, and you can as well as change the opacity. Notice that when dealing with opacity, you are using the RGB format with an A, the alpha. It is the alpha that you use to define the opacity color, the degree of opacity of the object. So that's that on that. Next class, I see you in typography. We'll be discussing font style and some other stuff. Have a wonderful weekend.